Maintenance Shop, or M Shop as we like to call it, is our premier campus entertainment venue and club here on campus. Live music, concerts is probably one of the primary focuses of the venue, but all sorts of other events and activities happen here, from in-house comedy improv group, Grandma Mojo's, touring comedy shows, open mic nights, rentals, a variety of events and activities happen here. 1974 was kind of that official opening. Before that, though, was the maintenance department for the Memorial Union. A student union board at the time kind of championed to turn this into a performing venue, and the maintenance department changed their name to the mechanical department to allow the students to call this the maintenance shop, and here we are 50 years later, and it's going strong. And thanks to the support of the university and the Memorial Union to make that happen.
The number one thing I hear from students is, I didn't know this was here, this is so cool. It's like definitely one of AIM's best kept secrets. The fact that it's set up sideways like this, that's kind of unique to this space. The audience kind of wraps around the stage, and because it's only like a foot off the ground, you can get really close up to the artists. It makes for some really intimate shows. The stained glass is iconic too.
I can't believe it's 50 years old. I really can't. I got involved with the maintenance shop in '79 when I was a bartender. The maintenance shop back then was kind of a hub for pretty much everything progressive in the city of Ames and student-wise. This was where it's happening, and I was kind of neat to be a part of that. We did some amazing things down here. The biggest one near and dear to my heart was the Maintenance Shop Blues series in 1981-82. That was some of the best blues in the nation.
Well, my home in the downtown.
Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker, Taj Mahal. The energy we had and the youth we had was just amazing. The clientele was certainly not just students. It was the entire city of Ames, Des Moines. Didn't have the internet, didn't have phones, so they had to know what was going on. We mailed out tickets, especially printed our own tickets and stamped them by number and sold them here at the bar. So you had to come here to get tickets.
We'll have alumni stopping by all the time, which we love to see, and we love to greet them and welcome back to the space. And often enough, they're sharing, looks exactly like it did when I was here. By and large, the space is, that same stained glass, that same iconic stained glass that some of the blues greats to 90s alt rock bands to the bigger groups that have been here since I've been here have all played in front of that same stained glass, that same stage. So yeah, it's such an iconic space going on 50 years. Seeing the alums come back from years past and their experiences here and how much the M Shop meant to them and shaped their college career, and to see them develop that love of this space as well has been really cool to see.
50 years is kind of crazy to think about, but it's pretty cool that it hasn't gone away. I think it's kind of impressive that this place hasn't fallen victim to kind of being turned into just another meeting space. The passion of the people behind it have allowed it to continue being what it is for so long.
I think the tradition that the students run it and get cutting edge music has always been the idea here. You're getting up and coming bands that are not quite big yet, and that's kind of how I think most of the music directors from all 50 years have been, looking for those gems in the woods that are going to be big if they're just up and coming. A cutting edge artist, or that person that probably shouldn't play a place this small, but they are because the maintenance shop. I think that's part of the appeal. The maintenance shop is an amazing place. It's an amazing atmosphere. The fact that it's still here and doing things is amazing.